Here at Davis AutoSports, we are very excited to offer you this absolutely gorgeous and extremely rare, one-of-a-kind 2005 Jeep Wrangler TJ Rubicon with 19,000 original and documented miles. This is a Carfax certified guarantee vehicle with a flawless history, clean title. This vehicle has, like I said, 19,000 original and documented miles. If you're unfamiliar with us here at Davis Autosports, please pause this video, go to our website. It's simply Davis, D-A-V-I-S, AutoSports with an S on the end.com to get familiar with who we are and what we do. In the background, this is our shop. It's a 30,000 square foot shop. You'll see a ton of Jeeps. We do some FJ builds, we do restorations, we do a ton of Cherokees, TJs, JKs. We do a lot of high-end performance vehicles as well. And everything we do here in-house is done under one roof. We do specialize, like I said, in Jeeps, but we do anything that's pretty cool. So this TJ is no exception. Every single thing on this TJ is brand new. We did it here in-house. No mods or pre-owned on this vehicle. From tires, wheels, lifts, suspension, everything is brand spanking new. Please keep in mind too, and also first and foremost, I do apologize for the stabilization of this video. Our Steadicam is not in yet. But if there's anything you want to add to this vehicle, please let us know. We just felt, though, it being a 19,000 mile TJ, they're getting harder and harder to come across. We just wanted to give it a very nice look, nothing crazy, but everything on it is top of the line. This does have a full Rubicon Express lift kit on it. It is their top of the line kit for this setup. It's got all 8 control arms installed on it. Just absolutely awesome lift. But I'll get into more of that here in a moment. This first portion is just a condition report. With 19,000 miles, the condition is absolutely pristine. All original paint. Beautiful, beautiful condition. Very rare to get this in the orange finish as well. The paint on this thing is just absolutely incredible. We do offer very low mileage TJs here right now. We have a 27,000 mile 06 in inventory. In the back corner, we also have a very similarly built Rubicon to this one. I'll actually show it to you guys real quick, in case you're remotely interested in it. We're not done with it, but it's got 50,000 miles. We did a couple additional things to it, but it's a very clean and pretty Rubicon. Everything, once again, is brand spanking new. That's got 50,000 miles on it. And we have a silver one coming up on the market with 45,000 miles. So, but this right here is absolutely the lowest mileage TJ Rubicon as of right now on the entire U.S. market. Condition wise, truly looks like a 19,000 mile Jeep. Looks like it's a couple years old, but obviously it's an 05. The hood is in beautiful condition. The entire vehicle is just as beautiful as can be. No imperfections. Well, I should say there's no damage. There's imperfections you can find on any vehicle, but there's absolutely zero damage to this vehicle. You may find, if you look hard enough, very, very minor wear, but nothing out of the ordinary, as you see. Also, we are shooting this on 4K. For those that do not know, 4K is above and beyond high definition, but you have to have a 4K monitor to accept. If not, it's just going to show up as 1080. So as you see, everything about this Jeep is in beautiful, beautiful condition. So I'll get into the upgrades as I make my way to the front. 6-speed transmission. So up front, we have a nice, simple, heavy-duty front bumper. 9,500 pound remote winch, quick disconnect D-rings, brand new ARB IPF lights. And if you know, these lights do not come in orange up front. It's a white finish. We actually custom painted that to match the same exact color as the Jeep. Give it a nice kind of custom look. We also have brand new headlights. You're asking why we put headlights. These are clear. The ones that come on these TJs are the old 1980 looking headlights. We also have the black eyelids right there around the headlights just to give it that nice subtle touch. We also lightly smoked the lenses going all the way around. Very, very light smoke. We mix black base coat with clear coat. We sand it down, spray it, and that's really the best way to do it. And it's legal because you can still see the amber in it. We have a 22-inch curved LED light bar on the hood. It gives you plenty of light. Also want to mention everything that we have on this vehicle, 12-volt wise, electrical wire wise, all has its own circuit, its own relay, its own fuses. There's no connections that have been connected with an electrical butt. Everything is soldered, heat shrunk, and wire loom, so everything is absolutely as clean as can be. If there's any wires that have to connect, like I said, they're done with a solder, and then where the solder is done, they're heat shrunk and then wire loom. So everything is super clean looking, no exposed wires, and that includes everything on the vehicle. So besides doing that to the front, this also has our Kevlar package. Very simply, we just did the fender flares. We did the side Rubicon rocker panel, going back to the rear fender flare and rear bumper. If you guys are unfamiliar with this product, it's a very, very durable product. It's not undercarriage that would go to prevent rust on a vehicle. This is true a two-part mixture Kevlar material, and it's a very tedious process in order for us to do this. What we end up doing is we have to first sand everything down with a 180 grit sandpaper to initially take a whole layer off, because your initial layer has a lot of residues, oils. You know, it's been in existence for such a long time, and you don't want to spray on that. So we sand down a complete layer with 180 grit sandpaper. We then go over that with 360, because the 180 is going to give you a bunch of gouges and everything else. So we smoothen it out with 360. From there, we clean it up, get all, you know, every single part of dust off with a surface cleaner, and then we spray it with a material called Bulldog, which is a plastic promoter, because plastic, it's a little bit more difficult to apply paints, epoxies, compounds, stuff like that onto. So this helps anything promote to it. And from there, we put the two-part Kevlar spray on there. So it's a very tedious process. Everything gets masked off. If you look at the line, it's absolutely perfect. And the whole vehicle gets taped off, masked off completely, so there's no overspray. Same thing with the Rubicon rocker. So it gives it a really nice clean look. The reason we do that is the plastic that comes on these, they fade over time. They're not durable. If a branch hits it, it gouges it. So this looks better, is more durable, lasts longer. I mean, it's a win-win-win all the way around. So we did that around the vehicle. We went with, like I said, guys, we just wanted to go with a very timeless, classy vehicle with this setup. We didn't want to go anything outrageous, so we went with a nice traditional BFG all-terrain tire, which is just a really classic tire. We went with a, I believe it's a 17 by 10 matte black wheel. That is true hardware. It's not beadlock, but it's metal hardware. It's not plastic. Keep in mind too, if you guys are looking for, you know, any additional setup, wheel and tire, we'll be more than happy to accommodate you. We use a ton of Nitto Trail Grappler. That's one of our go-to tires. Here's a Stage 6 XJ that we're doing right now. But, you know, we can go with a more aggressive setup like that. Just anything you guys want. But we try to do a little bit, something different with every Jeep, and we just wanted this one nice and clean. So, we have the full rear spare. One thing that I would probably recommend adding, we didn't put it on because with the miles that this thing has, the top of the line lift, all the additional stuff we did, the price is just, it goes up and up and up and up. So we didn't add a tire carrier just because that would increase the price even more. And we just try to, you know, somewhat keep a budget for you guys on these, because I mean the vehicle without all the stuff is worth a ton of money. So then you add all of this stuff, and it makes it, you know, almost to where, you know, some people will say, well, if I'm going to spend that much money, I go buy a brand new JK. So suspension wise, every single steering component, every single suspension component has been upgraded, all top of the line stuff. It's a full Rubicon Express lift. This is their top of the line lift right here. That's not a long arm. Every single component, like I said, has been done. So up front you got your coil, you got your shock, you have your top of the line extreme duty quick disconnect sway bar end links, which also it's a Rubicon, so you can disconnect those inside as well. You have your extreme duty fully adjustable track bar as well. You have your brand new upgraded tie rod bar with upgraded tie rods. You have upgraded brand new ball joints as well, which is very important. We upgrade everything. You have your upgraded steering stabilizer. There's a shot of your upper control arm, which is fully adjustable and serviceable. Take a peek down there. There's your lower control arm, which is also fully serviceable. All grade 8 hardware throughout the entire lift. The lift does not come with hardware. We replace it with grade 8. You also have stainless steel brake lines. There's a shot of your upper control arm. So like I said, all components have been upgraded. Coming around to the back of the vehicle, same thing. You have your upgraded Rubicon Express coil, your shock. You have your, let me come around to the front side of the back. Get down underneath here. Once again, brand new lower control arm, fully serviceable. Up top, back up a little bit here, you have your fully adjustable upper control arms. And these Rubicon Express control arms, guys, are absolutely top of the line, and that's one of the reasons these lifts are so expensive. And as you see, all 8 control arms are fully serviceable as well. As you see, brand new grade 8 hardware throughout. You have your rear sway bar and links that have been upgraded as well. And there's another rear fully adjustable extreme duty track bar. So like I said, guys, this thing has every single component upgraded. So this is a full-fledged lift. A lot of people get away with spring shocks or spacers or whatever, and this thing is the real deal. We could have saved money and went with a less expensive lift, but we just figured it being a Rubicon, 19,000 miles, it needs to have the very best on it. So when you're calling to get a price on this vehicle, please realize what you're calling on. Probably the lowest mileage Rubicon TJ on the entire market, with tons of brand new top of the line parts. We also service the vehicle as well. In the back, I'll give you a quick glimpse. On something like this, the way we kind of are with it, if it's not perfect, let's do it and get it perfect. Take a look right there. You have rear calipers and rotors and pads installed on the vehicle. We also did some additional servicing on the vehicle, so I'll get into more of that in the actual listing. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down and pop the hood for you guys. Engine bay is beautiful in this thing. It really, really is. Once again, guys, I do apologize for the stabilization. So we did install a brand spanking new Optima battery that was installed today. Those do come with a warranty. That is a red top Optima. AC's ice cold. This thing is absolutely 100% ready to go. Typically on our videos, guys, as you see, we have hundreds of them online. We always test drive our vehicles to show our customers how well they drive. As you see, this thing is absolutely mint as far as how clean it is, and we haven't had the greatest weather, so I don't want to bring it outside and get everything filthy. Trust me, this thing drives flawlessly. Everything works. Let me turn down this. Everything works exactly as it should. The carpets, the mats, everything are so clean in this. Also, we have a soft top. I forgot to mention that earlier. Vehicle also has 2 keys with it, which is nice. 6-speed CD player. This is a true Rubicon 2, guys. Dana 44s, 410s, lockers, the whole 9. So there you guys go. If you guys have any questions about this awesome Rubicon, please feel free to call me directly at 202-491-9929. Thank you.